Hey patrons, how's it going? This is Big Blair. It's the 14th of November for me here. It's quite early. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning, almost 6:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5. Recently on Thursdays, I'm working with a client that's far away from where I am, so I need to get up early and catch 3 different trains to get to their office. So the time that I would usually be making my videos, I'll be on a train, and it would be pretty noisy if I was on the train trying to make my video and give my update. So I'm going to do it before I head out here. Okay, so what happened in the crypto markets? So as I mentioned on my video yesterday, so I took the prices from the evening of the 13th for me, which would be the morning of the 13th for some of you, the afternoon of the 13th for some of you, and then when I woke up this morning on the 14th, I recheck the prices. Normally they don't change much, so that's the prices I'm going with. Okay, so we don't have a lot going on with the market. A lot of these cryptos are just moving sideways. Their ups and downs are in a very narrow band, so there's not much price action occurring. Now, if I look at NEO, my buddy NEO, let's see, from the 11th to the 12th, or I should say, yeah, from the 12th to the 13th. No, I'll say the 11th to the 12th. Remember, I'm in Asia, so I'm ahead of America there. From the 11th to the 12th, as far as my time is concerned, NEO almost increased 8% in fiat currency terms. It gained some good strength against Bitcoin. Now, looking at it, today, it gained another 8.5% in fiat currency terms, so that's looking strong. Again, it's getting stronger against Bitcoin, looking very, very good. Now, if you have NEO, you may be thinking of selling some of it, maybe. I put in an order yesterday. I've got a target that I'm trying to hit. I've noticed the price of NEO has gone up. Goes up a pretty good amount in a day, drops down a little bit, retraces, goes back up even higher, retraces a little bit, and I'm wondering today if that next up movement, if we get it, will reach my target. So if it does, I'm happy. If it doesn't, I'm happy with that also. What else is going on? Well, I mentioned NEO Gas in my first video. That's up 2%. But it's gained some pretty good strength against Bitcoin. Of course, the previous day it was up even more, over 6%. The previous day it gained a lot on Bitcoin that day. So it's still in a price uptrend in fiat currency terms, and it's also has continued its increase in value against Bitcoin. So remember, if you had, just think of it this way, if you had 1 Bitcoin, this is what I'm doing. So I have 1 Bitcoin. Well, how many gas could I buy? This NEO Gas, right? Well, today I could get 5,600 NEO Gas for 1 Bitcoin. Now, yesterday, if I had bought gas with 1 Bitcoin, I could have gotten 5,675. And let's see, if I go to the previous day, do I have the data here? Yes, the previous day, if I had 1 Bitcoin, I could have purchased 6,031 gas. So as you can see, as the days have gone on, the last 3 days, with my 1 Bitcoin each day, I can purchase less and less gas. So the gas token is getting stronger in relation to Bitcoin. So let's say I had taken my Bitcoin and I had bought gas back on the 11th, when I could have gotten 6,031 gas. And then I fast forward to today, where I can only get 5,600. So if I took those 5,600 gas and now I bought Bitcoin back, I should end up with more Bitcoin than I originally sold to get my gas. Do you see where I'm going with that? So we started out, there was a certain strength of Bitcoin against gas. And then as the days have gone on, that relationship has gone like this, to where gas is stronger in relation to Bitcoin. So if you can find coins that are doing that, and the coin's price is going down in fiat currency, that's a fantastic situation to buy at. Of course, NEO, the price is slowly going up, so we have to ask ourselves, are we willing to pay that price? Because it's increasing against Bitcoin. So once you get into cryptocurrencies and you have some, excuse me, and you start judging the value of those coins and tokens against Bitcoin, then you start to realize, oh, I don't necessarily need to put more money into the market. I just need to move my my value between coins, and then you could increase the amount of coins you have. And that's basically what traders are doing, right? These day traders, they're just looking for these tiny little increases along the way, and then they're just moving back and forth between different coins. Let's see, that's about all that's going on. We have Veritasium, that was up almost 15% yesterday. Well, now it's down 3%. It's at $19.90. I know. It was really low back when the news came out that the Securities and Exchange Commission was going after Reggie and his company was, less than $5. So 19 might seem a little expensive, although if you look back over the charts, let's say for the last 6 to 9 months, you'll see that Veri was much more expensive than it is now. So that's one I'm watching, but not one I'm thinking of buying exactly yet. Okay, nothing else exciting. Most of these coins just moving sideways. Nothing has really changed. EOS is still at 347. That would still be a buy for me. Now it has lost some strength against Bitcoin a little bit. Well, a tiny bit now that I look at, just a tiny bit. Nothing to even think about actually. Price hasn't changed. It's a very boring day for the crypto market. So EOS still looks good to me. NEO is strong. If you have NEO, you may watch it and think of selling it. NEO Gas, I have my eye on that. If I have any recommendations, I will let you know. Okay, everybody, that's all I've got. Boring crypto market here today. I hope you have an awesome day. Everybody take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.